Our Hambletonian contenders continue as we make a stop in New Egypt, New Jersey at the Marcus Melander stable, taking a look at the two horses he has going into Saturday for the fillies, Date Night Hanover and the Colt, Security Protected. Could this be the year Marcus gets his hands on that elusive Hambletonian trophy?
Marcus, good morning. Thank you so much for being with us. You know, it's always one of our favorite stops to make here in New Jersey, but Kentucky has got you instead. It looks like we won't be able to see you until this weekend.
No, our flight got canceled late last night after the races, so we got stuck here, so we're going home in a couple of hours instead.
Well, back to New Jersey and back to reality. Of course, it's Hambletonian week, and I know it's one of those weeks you always look forward to. Two horses going into the weekend, of course, Security Protected in the Hambletonian final and Date Night Hanover in the Hambletonian Oaks. Let's start with the Colt here. You know, looking over it this year, this Colt was one of our top contenders coming into 2024 off of that 2-year-old year. He came back, and I feel like this Colt, he's good at times, but it feels like when he makes that step up onto the Grand Circuit level, he just kind of levels out. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, he started out this year really good, and then, after the Junkers trotting made that break and didn't get in the race really at Vernon, and then he got stuck behind Carl there in the Stanley Dancer. So I thought he raced okay in the elimination there, and had to leave a little hard, but we made a final. So if we can get a good draw, I think he would be all right to get a check, and you never know what can happen in a race. We saw that last year, so he's good enough to be in the final for sure. So hopefully we can get a good draw.
Yeah, and like you said, he's good enough to be in it. He was that long shot as an elimination. Fifth, as you said. What were Tim's thoughts after?
No, but he was happy with him. He took a couple of steps turning from home. He lost his gait there for a second, but when he cleared that out, he passed Aker's horse, and the other four was just too much in front of him. So he was happy with him.
And you said he deserves to be in the final, and I agree with you. What do you think a couple of his strengths are heading into that race?
He's just a solid horse, He's always right there with them. He always does his work, and that's probably it. He's a great gated horse, a good attitude, and yeah.
We are pre-draw this morning having this conversation, but what do you think, if you could have an ideal spot for him, what it would be?
Probably 1 through 5 like everyone else wants, but if we can get a good post and, we can get some fractions in the race, he likes to chase down horses. So if we can have some luck with the post position draw and then some racing luck, you never know.
Moving on to the filly, Date Night Hanover. I think she's been racing really well leading up into this race on Saturday. Of course, she was raced really well in the WAG for the fillies. Big effort, I thought, in the Del Miller to be third. I think she's really, really capable. Just a good gated filly that likes to do her work. Your thoughts?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, these last 3 races been great from her, and it was a really good back half for her here in the elimination as well. So I think it's a very tough field. It's an open field. You have 7, 8, 9 fillies that can win this race, and I think the post position will be very important. So hopefully it's the same there. Everyone wants a good draw, so hopefully we can get a good draw. But she's good enough to win this race, but so are 8 other horses in this race. So it's a very open division.
I don't think you have anything to worry about. I remember being at the draw last year, and the fillies certainly didn't fare so well, but I think that turned out okay, right?
Yeah, it did. So, but it's not that easy from those posts. But last year we got it done, so we'll see what we get this year.
You have Carl and PCI, of course, going in, the 2 heavy favorites. But here's the thing. You've had heavy favorites going into this race, and you know how tough it is to win when it's all said and done.
It is, it's those 2 horses are obviously the horses to beat, and but you never know, it's not an easy race to win, so everything needs to be 100% for every horse in this race. So it will be an exciting Saturday.
Another stop here and another Hambletonian that you're in. Maybe only one this year, but I know you got to be proud of yourself and your team that you're in the big dance once again.
Oh, yeah, I am. We've been having several horses here the last couple of years that made a final, so that's I'm very proud of that.
Marcus, thank you so much, and we'll be talking again later on this week. Thank you.
Thank you.